Herbert the Mouse
by Joel Salmeron. Narrated by Julian R. Munds.
Chapter 1. Herbert the Mouse. 30 years it has been, thought the mouse, as he was making his way around the castle's keep, through several holes and cracks. 30 years since that cursed elf came into our kingdom and ruined it. Ruined everything. Herbert, as the mouse was named, thought back to when the keep had been a hub of activity and grandeur, a kingdom to rival that of their northern neighbors, the kingdom of Thanin. During that time they had been visited by an elf in dark robes who promised them riches and rewards. He promised to make the king a great man amongst all. For days that elf had stayed with them, and on the third day was when the tragedy struck. The elf tricked the king, cursed him, and addled his mind, as he had long been an ally to the king of Thanin. He killed all the king's sons and daughters and all his lords. He turned the king mad and fled the castle. For many years the kingdom had not seen aid until about 5 years ago, after finding out that Meriadoth had been defeated, and the kingdom of Thanin now ruled by one called Gregory, who sent supplies to the needy of the kingdom. But now the aid had stopped, as a drought was occurring in all the lands, and the people were starving. This was going to be a long winter when it came, and many would die. Herbert breathed deeply in thought as he reached the grand hall, whereas always the king was sitting on his throne. His hair had long since grown out, only being trimmed by the mouse on rare occasions, and he was attempting to call council. Looking around the room, however, made it clear that no such council would be held. The seats of all the lords and ladies that once held them were in ruin, either by age or destroyed. Bones from those who were on this once great council lay dusty and broken. Herbert had walked in right as the king was attempting something of a roll call.
"Lord Ashford? Where is Lord Ashford?"
Gazing around the empty room, the derelict king nodded.
"Late again. That's the 5th time this year. I'll have to send a raven to his keep."
Little did the crazed king notice, but the bones of the previous Lord Ashford had been only 20 feet away, right at the spot he had.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?